Here's everything you need to know about the new 3.4 update in PUBG Mobile and the Blood Moon Awakening event. The castle is an amazing and rather large main event hot drop. There are 2 castles on Erangel, in Quarry and Stalber. If you land here, you will get an extra recall card automatically. In the castle, there is a special loot crate that opens after a certain time and gives you an additional recall card, an extra life. In case your teammates get eliminated and or are not around you, you can either recall them or teleport them back to the castle by activating Dracula's throne. The castle is big and convoluted. This means it might take some time to get used to the layout of it. And don't forget, you can also access the rooftops. Campers love it. There are 3 smaller event places across the map, the Wolf Settlements. These areas look like ancient Viking cities and have great loot. You will not get an extra recall card when you land here. In the Wolf Settlements you can find a Crimson Key. This is a teleport to either of the castles and it only works if any castle is still in the zone. There is 1 big wolf loot crate available in each settlement, which opens after you lead 3 spirit wolves to their corresponding statues. There are now syringes you can take that turn you either into a werewolf or vampire. Don't worry, if you choose to become a werewolf, you can still switch by taking the vampire syringe. The pros of the werewolf are you can run decently fast, you can climb up walls up to a certain height, and you can howl, which increases your movement speed temporarily. The pros of the vampire are you can fly over buildings and go on rooftops easily. This is much faster than the werewolf's ability. The vampire's travel speed, unfortunately, is rather slow. The best thing about the vampire is that every defeated player will drop a healing orb next to their crate. Which means in close quarter combat, you simply have to run over defeated player's crate and you receive approximately 75 HP in healing. Both vampire and werewolf are very weak when it comes to attacking players. They are more of a means for you to move around faster. While you are either a vampire or werewolf, your eliminations are counted for either the vampire or werewolf side. You have a banner in your inventory where you can see how many elims you got for either side. In this event, you can fight Dracula in his castle. You need to pick up a crimson crystal for that. Once you use it, it will open a portal to a special place. There, you have to fight Dracula. After the fight, you get a lot of loot, which always includes a crate weapon. The best thing about this place is that you can get more ammo for all weapons by going to the bookshelves. This applies even for AWM or AMR, which means you can have easily more than 100 AWM bullets in one match. You can fight Dracula as many times as you want. Say you have 3 crimson crystals, you can initiate the fight 3 times. There are 2 new means of transportation, the horse and the hovercraft. The horse can carry 2 players and is decently fast. However, you do not have a lot of mobility and are an easy target. It doesn't compare to the manta ray in the previous event. The best thing about the horse is that you can put it in auto mode and shoot even if you are the rider. Also, the horse can jump and swim with ease. The hovercraft is the fastest vehicle on water and it's also surprisingly fast on land. The downside is that you cannot defend yourself in it. It is impossible to shoot out of it. The upside is that enemies cannot knock you out either. They have to destroy the vehicle entirely. There are now dual MP7s which count as a sidearm. That means they are in the pistol slot even though they're technically an SMG. They are a wall spawn and also appear in airdrops. The dual MP7s use 9mm ammo, which you can also purchase in the shop if you are low on ammo. They have an extremely high fire rate and are powerful in close range. However, you cannot aim precisely, you're only able to hipfire. This makes the MP7s a bad choice for mid and long range combat. However, I strongly suggest you try the MP7s because they look really cool and are a lot of fun to use.